Hi friends, Becky Majorana here, RebeccaFaith.org, and the title of our little video today is this: if you don't want to make a difference in the world, do this. so here it is. If you don't want to make a difference in the world, if you don't want to be effective as a Christian, do this. The Apostle Paul says, when he's talking about making a difference in the world, bringing people to Christ, and not just bringing people to Christ, but helping people grow in their relationship with the Lord, Paul says this: make the most of every opportunity. Let your conversation always be full of grace, seasoned with salt, so that you may know how to answer everyone. And kind of in the Christian world, we see two extremes. In the Christian world, we see one extreme. I just call them, and I've been guilty of this too. Okay, so I'm not throwing stones. On one extreme, you see, I'll just say kind of saltless people, and salt gives flavor. Right? Salt makes something tasty. It makes it attractive. And so over here we have, I'll just say, saltless Christians, people who are so shy, so incredibly shy that they're not willing to share their faith at all. People may not even know that they're Christians. People might not even know that they go to church. These people, maybe they're insecure, maybe they're fearful, but for whatever reason, these Christians really aren't making a difference because there's no salt in their life. There's no flavor. Does that make sense? So you have one end on Christianity, and it's kind of saltless Christians. On the other end, you have people who just have way too much salt. And I'll give you an example, okay? God bless her heart. In high school, I had this friend, and she's on fire for the Lord now, and she was then. But I had this friend in high school, and she had recently become a believer, or recently had really gotten into a deep relationship with God. And I remember every day in our school cafeteria, which there were like 150 kids in there probably, maybe, I don't know, probably more than that, maybe a few hundred. But every day, it's like she wanted to show her faith to people. She wanted to witness to people, but she like didn't know how, And of course, we gotta give her a break. She was in high school, but every day in the cafeteria, she would just sit there and eat her lunch, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she would just shout, "God is big!" And everybody just thought it was really weird. Everybody thought it was really weird. And of course, like I said, now she is on fire and she's doing awesome stuff. But sometimes we can have too much salt. Sometimes we can be forceful with our faith or overbearing. We've all met people like that. Maybe they have really good intentions, but they just, it's overkill, and it's so much that it almost kind of repels you, and you want to go the other way. And when we are like this, when we're forceful with them, when we're just way over the top, trying to cram something down their throats, then automatically a wall goes up, right? A wall goes up, and we can do more harm than good. So the key for us as believers, when we want to be effective, we need salt for sure. We've got to have salt, but we don't want too much salt, so that we don't want so much salt that they want to spit us out or they want to spit out what we say. So the key is to have just enough salt, to have just enough Jesus, that your friends look at you, your coworkers look at you, your relatives look at you, and they say, I'd like to know a little bit more about that. Can you tell me more? So we need salt. Here's a takeaway. We need salt. We want salt. We want our conversation to always be full of grace and love, seasoned with salt. We want to take those open doors, take those opportunities to share about what God's doing in our life, and invite people when we feel the Holy Spirit leading us, inviting them to events and church and all those great things. But with that said, let's remember to just have just enough salt so that people want to know more, but not so much salt so that people are like, I don't want to have anything to do with that. I believe that's probably a huge cause of atheism in the world today, is people who have been burnt by the church, or who Christianity has been forced down their throats. And by the way, God doesn't believe in atheists, right? That was a joke. Anyway, go to RebeccaFaith.org to get more information. Love you. Praying for you. Have a great day. Bye.